Hi, my name is Debbie Gresham. I'm the mayor of Dowell, and I'd like to welcome you to Dowell and update you on what we've been doing with the solar so far. We have been really busy. We're getting really excited because things are starting to pop.
My name is Jan Phillips. I represent the Jackson County Board and I'm a local resident. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody that has helped our community out in this project. It means a lot. Times are rough. Electric bills going up, water bills going up. We appreciate all the help we can get on this project.
Hi there, everyone. Within the next 10 minutes, our team aims to communicate how we achieved positive impacts and benefits in the village of Dowell, how we developed and improved partnerships through our Phase 2 activities, how the partnerships we've developed have better prepared our communities for clean energy projects in the future, and how the activities we undertook in Phase 2 helped us achieve the goals of the prize. In just one slide, here's an overview of what we've accomplished. Through the Energizing Rural Communities Prize Phase 2, our team has leveraged the Energizing Rural Communities Prize funding beyond the original allocation, with over $890,000 in funding secured and over $600,000 in technical assistance secured. We've proven commitment to proactive, equitable community engagement with over 30, yes, 30 community conversations held. We've made significant progress towards our larger proposal, which aligns with Justice 40. This has involved the Village of Dowell's storage analysis reaching its review stage with the Clean Energy to Communities Expert Match Program. This also involves final deliverables from our legal contractors, legal analysis of potential ownership models. Those are complete as of February 2023. The Village of Dowell has received quotes for a rooftop solar learning lab at the fire station in the Village Hall. We've secured funding for a pre-feasibility study of the larger proposal with the federal government through the Department of Energy. And we've also secured at the state level funding for a strategic communications planning surrounding the proposal. We've built an innovative and replicable partnership and financial mechanism that demonstrates what the initial step can look like for clean energy projects. So balancing who does project administration and who does that equitable community engagement. We've created internal standard operating procedures to ensure our rural communities can secure public and private funding for clean energy into the future. For example, consensus-based decision-making has been an operating procedure that we've implemented. And we've developed a foundation of trust and relationship that has led to cooperative project development between two communities that, from the outside looking in, one might assume don't have as much in common. So what's the story? How did we get here? In February of 2023, Jackson County Board member and lifetime Village of Dowell resident Mr. Jan Phillips and I had our first cup of coffee together. Through this quiet conversation, Jan and I shared that our community members were hurting, and that the hurt wasn't new, that we support renewable energy but want to see systems that feed our people first, that we don't want to see the same boom and bust model of the coal industry, that we believe there must be a better way. We realized over the course of that conversation how much our communities have in common, and we realized that we could help support one another rather than competing. So we kept getting coffee. And it was through those coffee conversations that real trust and relationship began to form. And through that trust and relationship, we began to develop a vision for how energy sovereignty could become reality through partnership. Carbondale would shoulder the administrative responsibilities, like grant writing and grant administration. Dowell would lead the equitable community engagement, especially with those who have been hesitant about renewables and agriculture. We recognized our partnership would increase the likelihood of funding from the federal government because the proposal was demonstrated at the scale of a community of 364 and a community of 21,000. The ERC prize arrived exactly when we needed it, proving that subject matter experts see the value of this proposal and are willing to invest in its development. The relatively flexible nature of this prize funding has been beyond helpful at this stage of project development. Our communities have never done something like this before, and given such, we need to be able to pivot as we learn new information, discover that costs are higher than anticipated, and engage in dialogue with our wider community. The ERC prize has boosted our team's confidence in our ability to apply for federal funding opportunities that have reporting requirements. 50% of the prize funding awarded through the ERC went directly to the Village of Dowell for independent management. The other 50% was utilized collaboratively to contract out legal analysis of potential public ownership models of the system. So that's a decision we made together. No funding was utilized by the City of Carbondale alone. This prize is for the Village of Dowell. We're just collaborating on the administrative side of things to make sure that they can get access to it. Throughout the past year, the Village of Dowell has received the feedback from community members that the funding would be best utilized to install solar on the Village of Dowell Fire Station and Village Hall. These installations will serve as a learning lab of sorts for the community, demonstrating the financial benefits of both the stackable tax incentives up front and the energy bill savings over time that the village will see.
And trying to get the people here in town to realize that what we're trying to accomplish is to help them, not the big energy companies. We are trying to help the people of Dowell.
This installation will help demonstrate the benefits of solar on a smaller scale than our larger energy sovereignty proposal, encouraging community trust in energy sovereignty. At this time, the Village of Dowell is reviewing quotes from regional solar providers.
Our old utility bill per year is $4,345. The new utility bill is $884.
In many ways, the Energizing Rural Communities Prize was the nod that we needed from the Department of Energy to keep going. When you are engaged in something that has never been done before, you are looking for those nods. You are looking for the sign that you're on the right track. And the biggest nod that we've received has been from our community. Between January 2023 and October 2023, the Village of Dowell and the City of Carbondale held 30 community consultations with community-based organizations, community stakeholders, small businesses, technical experts, and public agencies, with expertise and focus spanning equity, labor, agriculture, public health, utility operations, regional planning, workforce development, economic development, finance, climate, and representational government. Our team has approached community engagement early and often, reaching out proactively for in-person consultations in order to ensure that the energy sovereignty, security, and democracy proposal is truly community empowered.
We talk about the weather, we talk about the Cardinals, talk about high school basketball, then we go into the solar program. Where's it at? What's it doing? A lot of questions, but once we get this up and going, we can say, here we go, see it now. It will convince people that solar is good. Right there, there's so many people that aren't negative on it, but they're leery of it.
The unknown scares them to death.
But if we get it
The
going,
unknown.
and we can show that we've saved X amount of money, then maybe they'll put it on their backyard. Maybe they'll put it in their roof.
And from these conversations, more partnerships began to form. From the Laborers International Union of North America, LIUNA, our local, to the Climate and Equitable Jobs Act Southern Illinois Navigator, appointed by the state, to our local rural electric cooperatives. Everyone has a role in the project that this team is developing. Some of our community conversations have been more traditional, like this Neighborhood Alliance meeting at the public library. But the majority have been tailored, focused on meeting folks where they're at in the way that's most comfortable for them. This vision started around a coffee shop table, just like this. And this vision is coming to life, coming together around tables, just like this.
And I've been spreading the sermon to the area communities. Keep watching, because I know in my heart that once we get this up and running and show the positives of it, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk, we'll have people lining up to be part of this. I mean, we got the train rolling down the track, and the Carbondale Dowell project has been a cornerstone that we can build off of. So that's my hopes.
I think we've collaborated very, very well. I think we work well as a team together, because Dowell could not do this without Carbondale. We just could not do it. There's no backing down now. We're going straight forward. Bigger and better things.
All of this, all of the timeline following our first ERC nod has been made possible by the catalyst funding that is the Energizing Rural Communities Prize. Through the ERC Phase 2, our team has accomplished everything that's on the slide. I think that we are demonstrating a way that rural communities, larger and smaller, can collaborate and cooperatively develop projects that really do impact us regionally. Thank you for your time.